Well, she said that before, yep. So, sorry Kasumi that you're going to miss all of these situations, actually. Okay, so this is the trigger point for Kasumi. She never did, like, anything that's crazy. There's no way you can do anything to her. Shiro is back? Okay, never mind. Is that the first time I see Rusauka face like this? And he would, like, just go outside like an alien from, like, her stomach out. He's so going to destroy her from inside, I swear. Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of the irae. So, we're going to continue the story, because, well, we gotta continue the story, right? Anyway, let's just go. I don't think I have, like, much to talk about. You explained a lot of things in the comments under the last episode, and yeah, I think I'm ready to just dive in, I guess. So, let's just go. That's a very short intro for my usual intros. So yeah, let's just go. Yeah. Both of them left. And Kasumi and Ellie are talking to each other now. A single leak, and she concluded that it was just a juice mix. She wanted to drink it all in one go, but refrained from going beyond half.
ちょっと緊張気味？まあ、私のことよく知らないだろうから、無理もないだろうけど。聞いてもいいですか？ですかはいらないよ。私らためだし。はい。そうなんだ。
Wait, Ellie's bullshitting her. They're not the same age. Ellie's bullshitting us. Kasumi slightly hung her head as Ellie glared at her.
今、老けてるなーとか思ったでしょ。思ってないで。ないよ。いいよ。散々シロに言われて慣れて。
Okay. Does look older. Like, there's no way they're the same age. There's just no way. Kasumi wasn't tactless enough to fail to notice a minute change in Ellie's expression when she said that name.
どうかした？いや、そういえばエリーさんのこと。エリーでいいよって。ここ来る途中にも言ったでしょ？ごめん。エリーのこと、私今日会ったばっかりだし、全然知らないから、改めて自己紹介といきます？
Kasumi hastily fixed her seat on the sofa and placed her tense fists on her lap. The material she sat on was so soft that she would think it was a bed. Were she none the wiser, it actually made her uneasy.
私は綾瀬かすみ、月の沢学園の。そっちはいいよ、知ってるから。
Okay, you're ruining the moment. As Kasumi looked down in embarrassment, Ellie's face bloomed to a smile.
シロから聞いてるし、ちょっと興味が湧いたから自分でも調べたしね。まあ、そう考えれば確かにフェアじゃないよね。
Yeah.
知ってるの。一方的に私の方だけだし。
Imagine if Ellie introduction would be like, hi, I'm Ellie.
はい。いや、そんなこと。でも、自己紹介っつっても私、別にもう言うことそんなにないんだよね。名前はエリー。本名は訳あって内緒。
Okay.
年はかすみちゃんとためね。
Why she's keeping her name in secret though? Now I'm interested in this. I wonder like what's her circumstances. Is this going to be ever revealed? Maybe? Kasumi gave the appropriate albeit empty response.
どう？何か質問は？いえ、なんか聞きたそうな顔してるよ。
Hit with a bullseye. Kasumi got frustrated and made her eyes wander around the room.
素人はあいつがね、病院抜け出した時に出会ったの。
Okay.
そうなんですか。
Ellie looked at Kasumi with an indomitable smile. It was an expression that seems to know everything about the girl on her mind. To know everything the girl had on her mind.
もっと聞きたいことないの？それじゃあ
Like dating.
恋人じゃないわよ。
Okay.
セックスフレンド。
Well, she said that before. Yep. Yep. There's the typical like joke from her. The straightforward answer made Kasumi flustered enough to try to jump up where she sat, but the sofa was so soft that she just fell on it instead. Yeah. Yep. They got us off guard first time before in Kasumi Road.
なんでがっかりしてんのよ。いや、別にそういうわけじゃないけど。
As Kasumi struggled to get up, Eddie gave her a helping hand.
女同士なんだからさ。もうちょっとリラックスしようよ。そうね、そうっすね。まだ怒ってるの？レン君のこと。
Kasumi exhaled, a grand sigh and leaned against Ellie like a deflated doll.
そりゃあ、もちろんイエス。人がせっかく。
Ellie's laugh had a certain placidity to it, almost made it unbefitting to where they were. It got Kasumi understand just how childish she really was.
男なんて身勝手がデフォだし、100% 全力で当たっても疲れるだけだよ。要所要所って？あいつらが疲れてる時、寂しい時、打ちのめされてる時。
Yeah, in Ren's situation, in this road, you have Mari for all of these situations. So, sorry Kasumi that you're going to miss all of these situations actually.
それってなんか都合のいい女にされてるだけじゃない？うん。都合のいい女になってあげるの。されるんじゃなくてね。そこ大事。なんか自虐的？
Okay.
そう？かすみちゃんも十分
Wow.
っぽい感じがするけどな。
Wow, Ellie.
私が全然そんなこと。むしろ S っすよ。ビシビシこづくし。
Okay. Okay, whatever you want to talk about, sure.
古き良き尽くして尽くして耐え忍ぶ女の匂いがするよ。ってエリー近すぎ。
Which one is she? Probably she's right. She's more of an sadist. She would like beat the shit out of people. And look at Kasumi. While the latter was taken aback by her own words, they both stifled at the same time.
ちょっとリラックスできた。
A gentle smile formed on her lips.
ごめん、タメ口。全然オッケー。っていうか、他の呼び方してほしくないし。わかった。じゃ。
She got up from the sofa and reached for the glass.
お姉さんがいろいろ教えてあげる。
Damn.
なんて
Typical Ellie.
私が教えられることって少ないけど、それでよければいろいろ聞いて。
There's not much Ellie in the game, but she usually have some like interesting interactions.
なんだ、そういう意味か。でもいいの？
Lethargic one moment, vigorous the next. Intense fluctuation of Kasumi intensity made Ellie put on a smile she hadn't worn in ages.
都合のいい女になってやるには必要な情報ですものね。ちゃんと知らないふりするのよ。エリーありがとう。
Okay. Oh, I just click again. Right? What just happened? Oh, okay. The feminine bonding was cut off by uninvited guests who hadn't even knocked. Okay, who is that? Ellie was about to pour them both some alcohol, but the introduction made her grab the bottle by its head and turn around. Beyond the crudely open door stood one of the bouncers. Oh, okay. What happened?
待って。
Ellie placed her hand on Kasumi to stop her from trying to get up. The face of the bouncer wasn't unfamiliar to her, but the moment he had an air of uncertainty about him. His mouth opened and waved some words. But then... Okay... They are under attack. Okay, great. Okay, who's here? Who went to the den? Is it going to be Lisa again? Because Lisa been attacking Den all the time before, so maybe it's her again. A dispersion painted the room with a wet splash of crimson. He burst open, literally, an explosion of blood, bones and innards. Also, we have a problem because we don't have Ren or Shiro here. How are we going... How, like, Kasumi and Ellie going to survive this? A dispersion painted the room with a wet splash of crimson. He burst open, literally, an explosion of blood, bones and innards. Kasumi clothes, cheeks, hair, knees, forehead, hands and neck were all showered in droplets of vivid liquid with a warmth of 37 degrees. Okay. Her cheek got cut, likely by the stray shard of bone. Okay, that's been quite an explosion. They would see Kain at this point, if that would be Lisa. So it's someone else who can... I don't know. Okay, let's just read. Who can this be? A moment later, a certain feeling overwhelmed her. A feeling that made her skin light of fever within the bottom of her heart. A feeling that doused her, very cold in cold moisture. The lustrous fragrance of blood and flesh, the fading heat of life. Oh, she's good. Oh, this traumatic event is going to make her remember the parts when she's been like running around with Mari, right? In her hand, basically, with katana. Back in the day, because that was katana at first, right? Not the guillotine. So this is the trigger point for Kasumi. The taste of slaughter. Oh god. She's laughing. Her diaphragm convulsed to restart the breathing she forgot. Exhalation, carnality, impulse, bloodlust, supremacy, hunger, fulfillment, lust. Kasumi couldn't even remember to exhale the air within her lungs, and instead continued to inhale more of its short, quick breaths. Her cardiovascular system spread molten hot blood through her veins as her heart rang out like a bell, summoning her into the hunt. Okay, that's yeah, that's a lot of blood. The sound of weight falling into the sofa. Kasumi racked hyperventilation was followed by the loss of consciousness. But Ellie didn't spare her even a single glance. Good. Like, you need to focus on the situation. After all, to her it was nothing but a standard case of a person fainting due to overwhelming shock in the face of terrible tragedy. Wiping the blood that splashed on her, she stared at the guts lying on the floor. It was an invitation, or rather, a provocation. With a heavier heart, she trained her ears and heard muffled screaming from the outside. Okay. Yeah, Shiro is out. You are alone here. It's going to be like the first time when Ellie is like not playing like the supporting role, and she's like actually like going to like actively fight in Den, I think. Unless she's going to just try to like keep herself and Kasumi safe without fighting, so they're going to like try to Just avoid danger. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think like she's going to try and fight. Ellie might die here. She's not like Shiro. Like, Shiro is like insane. He can like do some like protagonist level of like bullshit. She was like always there to support him. She never did like anything that's crazy. Maybe it's time. We'll see. Her lips widen to a smile. I might get the toy before you do. Oh, so this is about getting something that was like one of the previous episodes that she and Shiro like was talking about. Interesting. The disaster in the dance hall was several, no, tens of times greater. It was without a doubt the aftermath of a small-scale holocaust. People were destroyed and split apart, their pieces surrounding a petite redhead. Oh, that's Rusauka! Oh, Rusauka's invading the den? Okay, that's new. So, Rusauka versus Ellie. I will get my hands on the toy? Is she trying to get Rusauka weapon or something, like Ragnar Bere? Why? If that's the case, then first of all, how does she know what kind of like weapon Rusauka has? Second, why they want her weapon? Unless it's just like they are just like, we need any weapon from them, basically. And Rusauka just happened to be in this place. It might be that. Okay. I mean, having this just means like you get power so to fight. So I guess like they want any weapon, so that makes sense. But still, why you have to decide which one of you get one? Unless it's like, I might get to before you do. Why only one of them can get one? Why can't both of them have one of the weapons? Huh. In the indulging in a successful mass product of death, the industrious little slaughterer turned to face the new dancer. Hi. Oh. Pretty half of the splendid couple, okay. The concert stage. I have bad memory about concert stage recently because I finished one of the bad alley roads in your screaming show recently, and there was the concerts. Yeah, that was cursed. Okay. Ellie fearlessly walked into the performance of cruelty, as if to act out a scene that would transform it into surreal comedy. Okay, how are you supposed to fight Rusauka Ellie? There's no way you can do anything to her. The girl facing her wore a grin, akin to a sky-ripping crescent moon, sharp as cold as a wintry lake reflecting it. Rusauka's eyes glimmered with experience. Ellie could tell that the girl had done it countless times before. The woman before her had bathed within immeasurable showers of crimson. Clyde and Bonnie. I heard these names before, but I'm not familiar with them. Like, I don't know what the reference is exactly. I had these names though. I think it's a reference to something. You can like remind me in the comments. I think it's a movie? Maybe? I'm not sure. Ellie shook her head, making her shortened hair gently tickle her neck. Okay. There we go. This is great CG. I like this CG for Rusauka. Like her like about to unleash the magic and stuff. This is cool. Like this one. And she's going, wait, she's going like for the third degree instantly against Ellie? Wait, what? That's overkill. What the hell, Rusauka? It was not a requiem, but a blissful welcome. A greeting to a new Griffin, lining up to follow her in an eternal walk. She was embracing them all, loving them all. She sang. She killed, laughed, sang, killed ad infinitum. Further repetition was the very condition of the contract that allowed her to walk towards eternity. Oh. Interesting. I wonder if she means literally or it's just like metaphorical. I wonder like maybe like her contact, like maybe having this book like she has, it's like she must like kill and love someone, then like use third degree maybe, and then again kill and then love someone and stuff like this, you know? Maybe that's like the cycle she must like doing or something. I might just like dig too much into this basically, but this is so awesome. That's a great CG. The girl sang. The bloody dance hall was staged for her alone, a place from which the living had departed. Haze to the fragments of blood, so thick it made reality itself seem distant. The air conducted her voice in its echoes. Listening to her songs, the breathless audience silently swayed. Yes, the audience. The dance hall with no living beings to breathe. The sun-green air had an audience. Lining up on the walls, dancing with dead silence, they were just some of the countless shadows extending from under a girl's feet. They were the ones that walked eternity with her, her servants, surrounded by the swaying that seems to hail their mistress. The girl abruptly halted her performance, for she noticed the presence of the living being. Someone else outside of Ellie is here? Oh. Shiro is back? Okay, never mind. Rusauka, you are dead. Okay, that's over. Okay, Shiro is here. He will like make up some like weird bullshit. He will be like, Rusauka will be like, hey, I just tore off your arm, ha ha ha. And he's like, oh, my arm is torn. Okay, I will just shoot you with other one. That's how Shiro operates. Or like in case of like Schreiber, oh, my hand is out. Oh, I guess I guess I have a new weapon, and he's like using it as a club. Sure, why not? Okay, sorry, Rusauka, you face off Shiro. He's I don't know, like he feels sometimes like he have like more overpowered body than Ren. This guy is insane. A single look around the room and Shiro instantly felt it. The stench of blood, the smell of rusted iron piercing his navel cavities. The pressure felt by life, trapped in a closed space with no means of escape. Without doubt, right on until he came here, the place was a battlefield. Actually more like a slaughter. At first glance, however, nothing seems off. Not a single bloodstain, not a single hunk of flesh. Yeah, Rusauka can like take everything into the shadow. She does have a nice voice. Though the space outright rejected any life, Shiro showed no hesitation as he walked forward. One of the girl's eyes squinted, dropping the maiden's disguise to reveal the eye of a witch. Yep. Hello. Yep, that's pretty much reckless, yeah. Taking it lightly. Fane Dunaway. I never heard that name. Maybe I heard that in like my language. Maybe I just don't know the English name of this whatever that was. I don't know.
あらひどいの。
With an implied smile on her face, the girl caressed her stomach.
そんなこと言ったら気の毒よ。せめて男ならフェイより美人なくらいは言ってあげなきゃ。
Okay.
なるほどな。
This is another like reference to mythology, Fae, right? She was like a goddess in. Is it Nordic mythology? No, this is Greece, right? This is Greek mythology, I think. You can remind me in the comments. I think it's Greece or Greek. I see how it is. Actually, wait, wasn't she a giant? Maybe? So that was Nordic mythology, actually. Huh, now I wonder. So you can help me out with this, just like clarify. Coupled with her gesture, her words made him get a full grasp of the situation within the whole. Yep, pretty much.
体だけはね。
血の一滴まで
大ぐらいの女は嫌い？
年も食って太るまでなら構いやしねえよ。
Okay.
ワイルドな答えね。ロマンティックじゃないけれど、そういうストレートな男もお姉さん好みよ。
言ってろ。
She would take a deep breath. He came to understand. The space he stood in had shifted to a dimension beyond the club he had grown accustomed to. Yeah, like Rusauka, I don't think have much of the chance against Shiro, to be honest. Like, she might have a chance if she took him by surprise, but that's not her style. Like, this guy literally fought with Bei and won. Sure, he died, but he won. Rusauka, physical body, like her defenses are not that impressive, right? They're like way weaker than Bei in terms of like strength, because she's basically like the long range or like medium range, right? With her book and like chains, torture devices and stuff. So probably she can get hurt with like proper amount of force. Probably just a handgun is not enough. But maybe like some grenades or something, whatever he can make up, can actually hurt her. All that like they have to do is like avoid like her like attacks, right? Like the long range. But this is also a wide area of attacks, so this is going to be a problem. If they could take her by surprise, like they would like end her really fast, I think. Actually, not really fast. She's still superhuman, so she would probably get hurt a bit, but she can still then like attack back. So it still would be difficult, but possible to like that would give like additional points to winning, actually.
じゃあこの場所も落ちたってわけだ。
あれ？あなた知ってるの？
Yeah, pretty much. We know. The witch expression burst into a smile, and also that means, Rusauka, that we really want to stop you here, because that's our goal. We cannot let you escape.
スアスチカのなんたるか。
答える義理はねえよ。
What the hell? Is that the first time I see Rusauka face like this? Is that the first time we have this face? The blunt response made the girl twist her body in arousal.
ちょっとキュンってきちゃったわ。
Okay.
久しぶりの狩りで少し興奮気味みたい。
下品な女は勘弁だな。
そういう男を虜にするのが好きなの。
Yep, definitely. The witch trailed her tongue over her blood-red lips.
面白いわ。いいよあなた。ベイにあげるのはもったいない。
Rusauka's face distorted into a grin.
ベイってあの変態ろうそく野郎か。奴はいないのか？
Oh, yep.
今夜は一 人遊びしたい気分だったの。だからこうしてあなたと二人きり。正解だったでしょ。
もう少し抱きがいのある女とだったら歓迎するんだがな。
Shiro ruffled his frontal hair and pointed to Rusauka's stomach, covered by the Schutzstaffel uniform. That's how it's called? Okay, I did not know. Is that like special uniform wear by some organization in World War II something?
エリーはそこか。
Or is it just like normal standard name for like the uniform from back then? Or maybe it's just German word for the uniform. I don't know. Alright, I thought like Ellie like was standing there. Wait, what? So she ate Ellie actually and then Shiro came out. Oh, that was a time skip. Oh, okay. That was a time skip. She pressed her hand on her abdomen. Okay. I thought like Shiro basically came and like will help Ellie, but she actually got eaten already. Never mind then. Well, Shiro now will have to save her from inside of Rusauka somehow. Can you even like release the soul from within the body of the LDO member?
そりゃ光栄だ。
Not moving an inch. Shiro formed his mouth into a faint smile. His lack of movement wasn't because he didn't want to move, but because he couldn't. For the swaying shadows extended from Rusauka's feet had already consumed him. Wait, what? He just like let that happen? What kind of madness is that?
一応言っとくけど
Yeah.
改まって今更アドバイスか？
あなたの足元私の影あるわよね。
She pointed towards the floor under his feet.
影踏み遊び私の想像の能力私の影を踏んだら許しのない部分は指一本動かせない。
Uh-huh.
ているのは首から上は特別に許してあげているからよ。
Yeah, so we know you are basically Shikamaru from Naruto. I had to make this reference, sorry.
ルールが分かってないぜお前。
You don't know the rules of the game. Okay.
影踏みってのは大抵影を踏まれたやつが負けってもんだろうが。それとも
Oh.
じゃ影を踏んだ側が動けなくなるルールなのかよ。それじゃ影踏ませだぜ。
Okay. He just Uno reversed her. What the hell? I don't know what about that.
それ
Rusauka raised her hands and laughed out loud. One display of her ability to move within her game.
あなたの言う通りよ。でも逆にしたの。そのままじゃ面白くないし、何よりこっちのルールの方が私に楽しみが多いんですもの。
勝手な話だな。
怒っちゃった？
オーケー、気にすんなって。どうせ少しばかり動けたところで手も足も出ないんだからよ。
Shiro wasn't in a situation that allowed him to spout on the bluffs, yet his wolfish grin showed no sign of fading. He was seemingly ignorant to the fact that anyone bound by Rusauka's shadow was locked onto the fate of the slow halt of their organs, followed by being devoured alive. Okay. It was akin to being swallowed by a large snake. A situation that certainly wouldn't warrant the kind of grin Shiro was flashing. Indeed, not once during her centuries of life had Rusauka ever witnessed anyone act like that. Yep, Shiro is unique, extremely unique. I would like imagine for the plot, like just for the plot, for some like weird magic thing like related to Shiro, like Shiro being like eaten by Rusauka and his soul inside of Rusauka would just like start like going rampage and he would like just go outside like an alien from like her stomach out. I can just imagine this. Like this guy is completely like capable of anything. At least until that night. Okay, let's go. With the big guns. Yep, there is the face. And there's the big shadow. The big guy. That's so cool. As if the expression of boredom was an order, the shadows surrounding Shiro began to wriggle and crawl. An amalgam of shadow and blood, mass bone wine fangs and the darkness, given form, a beautiful mouth monster that seems to represent a rampaging desire. It was like the word, the witch lived, reshaped itself and emerged before him. Rusaka, you just said you like people like guys being like opposing you and you making them submit. Now you say you don't like it. Maybe, but Shiro is illogical. Shiro ran his gaze through the herd of teeth, so warped the mere glimpse would fry a normal person consciousness. And sighted. Like, Shiro is like human version of Mercurius. This guy don't give a fuck about anything. And it's like, yeah, oh, I'm losing leg. Great. I guess I will just defeat you so I can like deal with this. What? The displeasure of having her words cut off made Rusaka's face distort into grimace. Okay. Okay, we are back with deja vu. So in case of Shiro for knowledge, because Shiro does have foreknowledge, right? Ren doesn't have one. They just make it like we have it. Okay, that's why, yeah, he's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, I saw this, like, there's nothing to be scared of. Yeah, that happened before. Foreknowledge is scary. For a single moment, Rusaka hesitated. Okay, why did she hesitate? I guess because of the deja vu, right? Like, she thought of Shiro as Mercurius, right? Because Mercurius is the one with foreknowledge. And she was like, wait, he see things just like Mercurius. So what's the deal with this guy? I guess that's her mind right now. The sacrifices she feasted on were too many to count. Most succumbed to madness, while those with stronger minds begged her to let them leave. She enjoyed watching them do that, but this man's reaction was new. Tonight marked the first time she had experienced anything like that. Therefore Rusaka hesitated. For the man's reaction was one she had never witnessed before. To see that reaction twice in the same night was the height of abnormality. Oh, so Ellie was the same. Yeah, Ellie was like, yeah, okay, just eat me. Sure, like, not a big deal. Like, what the hell? What are they? The first time was from that woman she consumed moments before. The second was that man, likely her lover. Not much happened with the woman, though both her meat and soul were exquisite indeed. Were they the same as the rest? Was it just another display of a person breaking under the weight of madness? Upon seeing those rows of fangs, some would break into roaring laughter. Were they the same as them? Unlikely. As those were burst, explosions of emotions. The man before her kept his cool without being dominated by his feelings. Did he have something? If he did, then what was it? For but a moment Rusaka explored the possibility of Shiro having some trump card, but her swift assessment had her dismiss that possibility. There was no way he could have had anything. He's so going to destroy her from inside, I swear. I swear this is going to happen. Like, I can just imagine like his soul being so strong that he can just like fight his like way out or something. Or like take control over the other souls that are like within him. And he's going to be like, hey guys, you know what? I don't give a fuck who's your master. I'm your master now, so you fight back this like one that's like commanding before me. I can just like imagine like Shiro's soul be like that. Shiro seems to move his lips, but Rusauka ignored it as she made the shadow consume him whole, along with any possible regrets. Okay, they're gone. Shiro lost expression. Familiar. The look in his eyes resembled Ellie as she was being devoured. Okay, even she's like, oh, that was disgusting. Those gazes were ice cold and bore a new moon shapeness. Rusauka couldn't stop them from being etched in I cannot read that. Into her heart. The eyes, the gaze, the sharpness, the cold. They were almost condescending. Like they were looking at something worthless. Impossible. Rusauka won, achieved her goal. The miracle of gold was now promised to her, so surely she... Okay... Why she feels... like that? Why she reminded herself of Reinhardt and Mercurius? Fear came over her in the form of memory of certain pair of monsters. Unable to defeat them, unable to escape, she could do nothing but succumb to their power. Rusauka had no idea what kind of ending she would receive in their servitude, but she hoped that she wouldn't have anyone look at her with those eyes ever again. She pursued that idea relentlessly, but what would ultimately become of her? Yep. All her doubts melted into a mad woman's laughter. Okay. Her shoulders wouldn't stop shaking. Dread and comical absurdity were in equal parts to blame.
やめたやめた。なんか最後で冷めちゃったな。
Like a posh lady wary of the banquet stadium, the witch turned to leave the corpseless slaughterhouse, leaving behind nothing but deadly silence and blinding darkness. Though her heart still carried a slight malice that made her question certain things, there was a definite and absolute truth about what she just did. The night marked the opening of the third swastika. That was an unshakable certainty. Okay? A truth sorely felt by one and all. Anyone with extraordinary senses would be unable to stay oblivious to it. To those superhumans, a grand harvest of souls was equal to a storm of fireworks. They heard it, they saw it, and they felt the screams turn vibrations. Therefore, all of them were now aware. All including Ren, Mari, and him as well. Him? Like who? Mercurius? Reinhardt? But they see everything, probably, right? They know everything. So it's not like they just feel it, right? Unless they mean someone else. Standing on the bridge, Wilhelm, oh, Bay, okay. Elmwood beheld the explosive withering of souls. Okay, we'll see Bay's reaction in the next episode, I think, about what Rusauka just did. I think it's a good stopping point because there might be more of stuff happening And I don't know how much of it it's going to be. So I have like around 40 minutes, I believe, so that should be fine. So yeah, we got Ellie and Shiro that are gone now. They're like inside of Rusauka, but not dead exactly, because she devoured both body and soul. So technically, they could be saved, right? If we take out the bodies from the shadow and soul and somehow match them together with the power of Mercurius or something. I can still imagine like Shiro just like starting like some weird bullshit from within her. I can still see this. I actually want this to happen. That would be like insanely weird and awesome at the same time, probably. Anyway, thank you for being with me. Let me know in the comments what did you thought about the episode. And yeah, let me know. Do you like Ellie? Do you like Shiro? Do you wish that there would be more Ellie in the DS era actually? Because I wish we could have like a bit more of Ellie actually. You know, I think like there's not enough of her. She's usually only like for the dialogues perspective and a bit of a support. But I wish like she could have like some kind of like more like standalone role, I guess. At least like one or like something, you know? Anyway, let me know in the comments what do you think, and I will see you in the next one. So leave a like if you liked the episode, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So follow PocketWatch, it's going out.